One thing that we do differently here at 5 and 20 Spirits and Brewing is that we make more work for ourselves up front than we necessarily need to. So we actually use multiple different cooperages and multiple different sizes of barrels for our whiskeys because we feel that it builds more complexity into the finished spirit. Over and above that, in our rye whiskey in particular, we actually have two separate grain bills. One is 100% rye that we use raw rye and rye malt in, and the other grain bill is actually a blend of raw rye and barley malt. We barrel those two spirits separately, and then we blend them at the end to create a more complex product. On the 80-acre property that the facility sits on, we actually have approximately 20 acres of active vineyard that we reclaimed. It was in pretty rough shape when we took the property over. We also have another 20 some acres of corn. That creates the possibility that we can actually do estate grown corn. It means that the grapes that go into that product in a wine sense are grown on your own property. We do that on the spirit side with the bourbon, the corn that goes into the bourbon. We deal with mostly local farmers. Some of them are our literal neighbors on the property. We believe that being sustainable is not just a matter of putting a few solar panels up and making sure that your recycling bins go out. We partnered with an industry partner called Timberfish Technologies that actually takes all of our waste streams and they actually reclaim the water from that, and they use the biomass and the nutrients in that effluent that actually becomes the basis to feed farm-raised fish. Not only does it take what would become just a waste product that goes into our municipal treatment plant, but it actually also creates water that comes out of the backside of their system that is cleaner than what you would get out of a municipal treatment plant. Part of our philosophy here is to actually create layers of flavors with our spirits. Every barrel is going to be different, but inside of the cooperage, the barrels are going to be similar to create layers of flavor in the finished product as much as possible. We don't want to ever have a one-dimensional product. We want to build in layers and complexity to the flavor as much as possible. I'm Joe Nelson, head distiller at 5 and 20 Spirits and Brewing, Westfield, New York.